Step one when you're looking to divide two fractions is factor it, convert it into a multiplication problem. So as I go through, the fraction on my left stays just the same, but I'm going to factor it. So I have binomial factors here. First term, leading coefficient is 1, so my first terms are k. The two factors of negative 20, whose sum is negative 1, negative 5, and positive 4. In the denominator, again, my leading coefficient is k, so I have binomial factors. The two factors of positive 12, whose sum is positive 7, are plus 4 and plus 3. And now I'm going to convert this into a multiplication problem. So my numerator gets moved to the denominator. So I'm going to take this whole expression and factor it into the denominator. So again, leading coefficient is 1. Two factors of positive 10, whose sum is negative 7, minus 5, and minus 2. And then my denominator gets moved up to the numerator. Again, you factor it, leading coefficient of 1. The two factors of positive 18, whose sum is a positive 9, are plus 6 and plus 3. Okay, so here's my first step. I converted it into a multiplication problem by inverting and multiplying, and I factored it. My next step is to cancel any common factors. So as I go through, my k minus 5s cancel, my k plus 4s cancel, my k plus 3s cancel, and that's it. So I'm left with my answer of k plus 6 over k minus 2. And now, most of the problems on this have come on the domain restrictions. And so when you're looking for the domain restrictions here, you look to your denominators. Any factors canceled from the denominators you have to account for. So here I know that k can't be a negative 4, a negative 3, or a positive 5. And now, the fact that we dealt with division means that these factors here you have to make sure there's no division by 0 of these factors as well. Well, when we move these, they moved into the numerator up here. So what I see is this k plus 6 is an additional factor that could not give you 0. Otherwise, your original fraction would be undefined. So I have to include negative 6 as a restriction also. So when I write down my domain restrictions here, k is not equal to negative 6, negative 4, negative 3, or 5. Okay? The fact that k can't be 2 is already shown in the simplified form, so I don't need to include that one.